I don't think, Oriel, it's really a zero-sum game kind of situation.
Yes.
In relative terms, obviously, this is a big uncertainty shock that's hitting the UK. It's going to hit the whole of Europe. Asia is part of the global economy, so obviously there are going to be some ripple effects as well. But, in relative terms, this is certainly taking, the eyes off China, for example, where there have been concerns in the last, particularly last year and coming into this year.
Well, how long do you think that I guess, switch in terms of focus is going to remain on Brexit? Because from what everybody is telling us here on the program, we've got 2 years or more of uncertainty ahead of us.
Correct. This is a huge uncertainty shock. Remain versus leave, that was the way the referendum was framed, and it sort of looked like those two words were roughly equal. But Remain, of course, was a vote for the status quo, for a high degree of continuity and certainty. The vote for leave is really a leap into a dark pool of uncertainty, and there's just, a million ways in which this could play out from here. There's tremendous uncertainty. That uncertainty shock is going to take a little bit of while to seep through into the economy, but it's definitely going to be, weighing over the economy for some time to come.
And when you say the economy, you're talking about the global economy, right?
Well,
it's not just Britain,
it starts with the UK, and again, who knows how this is all going to play out. We don't know who the Prime Minister will be, who will be negotiating this deal with the EU. We don't know what is going to happen to the UK itself. Obviously, the Scots have put up their hand and said, hold on a minute, we voted to stay in the UK on the basis that the UK was part of the EU. There's that complexity. But this is also a shock to the whole European Union, the other 27 countries as well. Where does the EU go from here? The whole act of negotiating with the Brits is also going to be a process about, and it's already started with the European Council meeting this week, of saying, well, where do we want to take the remainder of the EU? Very far from clear how that's going to pan out. So that's where the uncertainty shock is, but, the European economy as an economy is a big part of the global economy, and the rest of the world will not be able to escape entirely, the knock-on effect from much weaker activity in Europe.